Hey guys. So, for those of you who don't know me, I have been dating a guy that I live with, my boyfriend, for like almost it's been like 7.5 years. So, it's been a really long time. It's been since high school. We have made it obviously through quite a bit. Um, and I just kind of had some insight, I would say, I guess, into like relationship type things. And I'm sure that a lot of people have heard this, but I think it's just kind of different coming from somebody who has um, kind of been with somebody for as long as I have and is still very young. Um, so take it as you may, whatever. But I think that it's really important in relationships to be forgiving. And I know that that's very hard. Um, it really is, honestly, because of, your own pride or stubbornness or just, you know, any other feelings that you may have that make it very difficult to understand where another person is coming from or just to forgive them even if you don't and even if you're not okay with something that they, might have done. But you need to, especially in a serious relationship, you need to think about whether something that you're arguing about or fighting about is really worth it. Is it going to make or break your relationship? If it's something huge, then that's something that you need to work through together to figure out if it's something that, will actually make or break the relationship. But if it's not, you you just shouldn't make it into something bigger than it is. I know that that's hard because we're not really people like that. That's just not how people tend to work. But it's really, really important because if you care about that person and if you love them, you will understand that people make mistakes. And occasionally they're going to upset you, you're going to upset them, and you need to be able to say, it's okay. I'm not happy and I want you to understand that, but I forgive you. So, I think that that's just something that we all need to kind of think about because I know it's really easy to like harbor a lot of anger and just build it up and build it up and build it up and make it into something a lot bigger than it should be. Um, but just remember that everybody makes mistakes. Everyone has their faults and their issues, and you need to decide whether you want to accept the person for all of their faults or whether you're not going to. And sometimes you won't. That's okay. Sometimes people just won't be the person for you. But don't make things bigger than they need to be. And also don't let things go if they are an issue. Make sure that you discuss those kinds of things so that the other person isn't wondering why you're upset. Because sometimes people don't get upset over the same kind of things. Sometimes somebody who gets upset about you going out late and not saying that you're going to be later than you expected. Some people will be upset with you not saying something, but another person may be totally okay with that and understand that. And you just need to be aware of what the person that you are with is feeling and understand that they might not know why you're upset. So you need to express yourself and let them know what's going on so that you're not getting into a big fight over something that would normally be very small had you talked about it. So, number one, talk about why you're upset. Let them know what they did if it's something that they're not aware of. Because sometimes people just aren't, or they're not sure why that upset you as much as it did. And then, secondly, if it's not a huge issue, just let it go. Be okay with not being okay, I guess, is really the best way to say it. Is you're not gonna just be happy about it. I mean, it's not gonna happen. You're still probably gonna feel a little upset, but just understand that there are bigger issues and not to let small things pile up and become bigger issues. So that's my little 2 cents on the things. Um, let me know if you like videos like this or if you hate videos like this. I was feeling a little frustrated today personally, and I I just realized that why am I acting like this? I'm acting very immature, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth getting yourself upset. It's not worth upsetting the other person, just to, have an argument. So I hope that you all in your relationships will use these. And if you have any other tips that maybe I didn't mention in this kind of situation, let me know. I would love to hear from you guys. And hopefully, we all can be more loving and forgiving in the future. All right. Thanks, guys.